Why forgiveness feels hard. By beautiful summer mornings. If forgiveness feels hard for you, you're not doing it wrong. Many people assume forgiveness should feel relieving once they decide to do it. But in real life, it often feels slow, resistant, even confusing. That doesn't mean you lack maturity or compassion. It means you're dealing with something real. We've been taught to think forgiveness works like a switch. I forgive, and it's done. But that's not how it works. Forgiveness is something you build. It takes repetition. It takes returning. It takes patience. One reason forgiveness is hard is that we're often taught to think of it as a single decision. I forgive, and it's done. But that's not how it works. In reality, forgiveness moves more like a gradient. Some things are easier to release. A careless comment, a misunderstanding, a small disappointment. Other experiences go much deeper. They're tied to memory, to identity, to attachment, sometimes even to survival. When people struggle with forgiveness, it's often because they're trying to begin with wounds that exceed their current capacity. If you jump into the deep end before you can paddle, you struggle. The same thing happens with forgiveness. If you start with the biggest wound in your life, you will feel overwhelmed. You may stall. You may quit. That doesn't mean forgiveness doesn't work. It means you started too big. When I first approached forgiveness in my own life, I wanted to start with the biggest wound. Forgiving my biological father felt like the obvious place to begin. But every time I tried, I felt tight. I felt resistance. Even naming it out loud felt like too much. I realized I wasn't ready yet. So I started smaller. I practiced on minor disappointments, on everyday frustrations. And over time, I built the strength to look at the deeper wound without shutting down. Our emotions are often the biggest obstacles to forgiveness. Guilt, self-blame, shame. These emotions don't disappear just because we decide to forgive. They have to be faced first. You can't move past guilt by ignoring it. You can't release anger without admitting it's there. Forgiveness begins when you're willing to feel the emotion honestly and acknowledge it without defending against it. Here is a quote to help us understand what is happening. Everything within us, no matter how distressing, exists for a purpose. There is nothing that shouldn't be there, troublesome and even debilitating though it may be. The question shifts from how do I get rid of this to what is this for? Why is this here? Source, Gabor Mate, The Myth of Normal. Take a blank journal or a blank sheet of paper. Make a list of the names of people or the incidents you feel a need to forgive. Don't analyze them. Don't rank them. Just make a list. Keep the list nearby. Add to the list as new names or incidents come to mind. More will surface as you begin working with it. Now scan the list. Don't pick the biggest wound. Look for the one that feels manageable. The small resentment. The minor sting. Something will jump out at you. Trust your instincts. Think of that moment clearly. Maybe jot it down in your journal. Let yourself feel it. Notice where it sits in your body. Stay with it for a few breaths. Don't rush. Then say, quietly, I'm letting this go with love. You are ready to stop carrying it. Exhale. Release it softly like a feather on the breeze. Did you feel that little puff of energy release? As you work gradiently, you will feel bigger and bigger changes internally. You will find yourself feeling more peaceful, calm, and at ease. Each time you let go of something manageable, you stop carrying it into the rest of your day. You don't replay the conversation as much. You don't feel that tightness in your chest when the person's name comes up. You respond more evenly instead of reacting automatically. Over time, you become less triggered, less defensive. You sleep better. You think more clearly. You waste less energy on resentment. That's the change. Small releases lead to steadier mornings, clearer thinking, stronger responses, and that builds real confidence. You have a place to begin now. Forgiveness is not something you force. It's something you practice. You know how to start. Make the list. Choose the lightest one. Bring it into your mind. Feel it honestly. Then let it go. That's enough for today. Start your practice of forgiveness now. Use these tools. Return to them. Build strength gradually. You don't have to solve everything at once. Let the practice move you forward, one steady release at a time. in a clearer thinking, steadier responses, and more beautiful summer mornings ahead.